And we back. It's time for week 16 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're pretty much out of the playoffs at this point. We're 5-9, so we're going to try to run through these episodes a little bit quicker. And yeah, not going to be as much housekeeping, not going to look at as much stuff, because once we get to the offseason, that's when we're really going to take a look at things like the draft and whatnot. So these last 3 weeks, going to be boom, 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 gameplay, trying to get to the end. Let's go real quick with all of this stuff really fast. Team turmoil, what do we got going on? Oh no, the team is upset. Team's upset. Well, we just want to show improvement. Honestly, we just want to show improvement. I don't know if I have the confidence to say that I can guarantee a win today. We're playing the Jaguars. They're not a bad team whatsoever. Time for training again. I'm not going to say it this time. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to cut this part out and just go right to the video. Let's get it. Let's get it. Few games left in the season. We're pretty much done with the playoffs. There's no hope for us there. The only hope we have left is to finish somewhat strong. We don't even have to win games. We just need to look good. You know, I would like to look good running the ball. I would like to look good. Obviously, that's just stupid. I would like to look good doing anything. But there's like specific players that we want to see look good. We want to see Zach Wilson look good. We want to see Rashad White look good. We want to see Servassier Dennis and Kalijah Cansey look good. Like some of our main guys for the future. We just want to see them play well. And, you know, here comes Trevor Lawrence. Him and the Jaguars, they're still kind of fighting for a playoff spot. You know, sitting at 6-8, there's still a chance for them. If they win their last 3 games and go 9-8, there's a possibility at playoffs for them. So we could potentially play spoiler here if we're able to take them down today. Do I think we'll be able to? It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. We'll have to see what happens. First play of the game is a handoff for Travis Etienne, and he's taken down by Devin White. We'll take a look at the Jaguars. They've got Trevor Lawrence, of course. Had a great second season, and he's continuing it so far in this third season. He had 26 touchdowns and 4 picks. Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby are your running backs. Wide receiver, Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones, and Jamal Agnew. Very solid receiving core, along with Evan Ingram as well. Wish he would have been good for the Giants, but whatever, you're good for the Jaguars. And then their offensive line is a mix of good and a mix of not good. So I do think this is an offense that is very capable of putting up points. They have some really solid playmakers. And there's me leaving one of their playmakers open, actually. And, you know, he's just going to stiff arm me on top of that. I double team someone else instead of guarding my man. 5 wide with Isian guarding Evan Ingram. No, thank you. We're just going to change this to a cover 3, and that pass is to the outside, broken up by Antoine Winfield Jr. Nice play. I think that's the only time I've said Winfield Jr. all year. That's weird of me. Why did I do that? This is, like I said, a really solid receiving core, so I'd like to see how our team handles it, especially in man coverage here. And it looks like we're going to handle it just fine. There's no way. I thought we had a pick there. Oh, Kalijah Cansey, let's end the season injured. This will be your second time injured if it's something serious. I wish I could say, damn, that sucks, but you've been a non-factor all season. So, I mean, it sucks, but, like, I can think of worse players that get injured, to be honest. Sorry to say, but I really could. Is that mean? Maybe. 1st and 10, and Lawrence rolling to his right and ends up throwing it away as he had pressure from everywhere. There was 4 red jerseys on his back. One thing I will say is we probably have the smallest blitz percentage of any team in the entire league. So that could also be part of why we don't get any pressure. I sent a blitz there. It didn't work. I like to be able to sit back and torn labrum. Okay. Well, there's Kalijah Cansey out for the year. Our offensive line, not our offensive line. I like my defensive line to just generate pressure. My defensive line just needs to be good. That's all. Carlton Davis, good play. But I need to have edge rushers that are going to generate pressure on their own. Even inside D linemen that are going to generate pressure on their own. I don't like blitzing a lot because I feel like the AI just always makes the right play when you blitz. Speaking of the right play, there's me making the wrong play and whiffing on big hits over and over again. Been doing that all season long. It's 3rd and 3, and that one's caught. That's Devin White's zone. I guess he just didn't get into his drop quick enough. Zay Jones for the touchdown. That felt like a really easy drive. Hey, Zach Wilson, how we feeling today? you've had a really okay season. I'm not upset with how you've played. You know, you haven't been great, you haven't been bad. I'd say we could have done a lot worse than you. And you know, Zach Wilson's a player in that Mike Evans trade that it's not even like we particularly wanted him. He just happened to be someone that I felt like the Jets might be willing to offer, so I threw him in the trade, and here he is on our team, playing decent. Again, I won't say he's playing good, but he's playing decent. 2nd and 2, we fake it to Rachaad White this time, and can we make this pass on the run? Oh shit, it's double coverage. Did not realize it was double coverage. I didn't see the safety back there. I thought Chris Godwin beat his man. Well, Chris Godwin did beat his man, I will say that much. But I didn't realize he had help over the top. 3rd and 2, maybe a read option is stupid. Maybe it's the fun, correct decision. Here's a fake to Rachaad White, and Wilson's got room to the outside. Throw a stiff arm. 10 yards for Zach Wilson. We haven't seen a Rachaad White touch yet, so we will change that right here on this play. And, you know, maybe I missed a hole there, but I feel like there wasn't one. This is my favorite type of read option right here. The one where Cade Otton is out in front with me. And it doesn't matter because we're going to... Yo, Cade, bud, buckaroo, sport, pal, champ. Kiddo. Why did we not? 3rd and 8. Let's get a 3rd and 8 screen pass and get the first down that way. Or just get like 6 or 7 yards. No, that's a first down. Oh, shit, this is close. We're going to do it. Oh, this looks like a 4th and 2 run with how it's lined up. With how it's lined up, it looks like a 4th and 2 run. Rachaad White, give me a first down. We will take that all day. You know, there's nothing that says we can't come right back down the field the same way that the Jaguars did. They made it look really easy through the air for the most part. We're going to try to make it look easy running the ball. I don't know why. I have this feeling Zach Wilson can throw a stiff arm on people. I try it every time. It doesn't work, clearly. But it's a fun thought. So we're mixing up this offense a little bit. And speaking of mixing it up, there's a pass deep downfield for Trey Palmer. His 2nd catch of the day is a big one. Trey Palmer has been, I'll say, disappointing. You know, once we traded away Mike Evans, I thought Trey Palmer was going to be a lot bigger part of the offense. Just hasn't quite been there for him. I'm sacked. Yeah, I got sacked. But, you know, I was really hoping for something more out of Trey Palmer. And like I said, just not something that's been in the cards for him. That's terrible. That's atrocious, Zach. That's a free completion. I mean, Chris Godwin that's free. I would love to see us have the time to throw a route like this to Chris Godwin. I just don't think we're going to. I'm still going to try it anyways and see what happens. Like shit, we're going to have the time. He's not going to be open, though. Sure would have been cool if he was. Yeah, it's 4th and 19. We tried something. It didn't work, but we tried it. So, in the comments below, you know, if you're an avid watcher of this series, if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, I want y'all to talk about what players have you liked, who haven't you liked, who do you really, really need to see on the team next season, who don't you need to see. I'll tell you what, Shaq Barrett, he hasn't had much of an impact all year, but he makes a play there. Comes off the edge free and sacks Trevor Lawrence for a loss of 6. Big time play by Shaq Barrett. That brings up 2nd and 16. Lawrence will hand it off to Etienne. Look at Shaq Barrett, back-to-back plays. Makes him lose another yard. It's 3rd and 17. When I look at this team right now, there's definitely some players that I look at and I'm like, they need to come back. They need to come back. Some guys I'm thinking of that absolute... Guys, it's a 3rd and 17. It's like... You know, for example, someone like Zion McCollum, I don't know if that's who just got beat there, but I just happened to notice him because that's who we were instantly chosen to be. That's who the game made me be at the start of the play. I don't know. But Zion McCollum, like I said, I've been saying it all year. He's like a 68, 69 overall, and he's been really, really, really good. So I think he's someone that's got to come back and keep developing. That's a flag. Probably going to be a false start. Yep, 2nd and 11. But yeah, I think that's someone we definitely have to keep developing. We need a middle linebacker. Right now I have a safety playing sub-middle linebacker, which It's not really what you want, especially if they run the football. Hey, last third down play I called man coverage, so let's do it again. No, I'm not doing it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. 3rd and 11. Staying in it. Staying in it. Sack. Ball comes loose. And it's still on the ground. Scooped up. Who is that? That's Nelson. Nelson forced the fumble and picked the ball up. Trevor Lawrence took too long to throw the football, turned his back to Nelson. And, man, if Servassier Dennis could have jumped on that and scored a touchdown, that would have been insane. Speaking of Servassier Dennis, it's another player on this team where it's like, yep, that's a guy that I want to build around. I think he's been really, really good. But, you know, we're in offense now, so let's focus on some offense. Oh, Zach Wilson has room. Zach Wilson! All the way up to the 3-yard line. Beautiful play. Oh, this feels like a quick swing. A quick swing. Rachaad White, outrun your man. Outrun your man, Rachaad. Roar, just break a tackle. One-on-one, Rachaad White versus whoever that was. And we're in the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, you know, you just lost a fumble. How you feeling? Bad? Good. That's what I like to hear. I want you to feel bad so that we can feel better. Yeah, is that rude? I don't know. Do I care? No. We've got another defensive possession here, and something about the way that they're handing off the ball, the flow just isn't there. I don't know what is wrong with the Jaguars AI here, but the way that they're not flowing when it comes to handing off the football is just really odd looking. And that's something that they're going to have to figure out. Last play of the first quarter, maybe? No, that is the end of the first quarter. We're up 10-6. I've done a lot of talking. I know that. I've done a ton of talking, actually. But so far, defense, you know, forced a turnover. So offense had a short field to score some points. I'm enjoying this game so far. I think it's been a fun little one that we've started off pretty nicely in. Lawrence back to pass again, and that one is knocked out of the... I can't talk. I am once again making the possibly poor decision to trust man coverage here. Let's see what happens this time. Bad throw by Trevor Lawrence. He's shook. Maybe he's just shook. But yeah, Trey Palmer, I really, really thought he was going to be better. Chris Godwin, though, he's great. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's really great. Made a man miss there as well. I would love to complete more big plays. I think we're a perfectly capable, possible big play offense. Not going to happen this time, but, you know, we like quick flips. We like quick flips and gains of 9. Here we go. 3 tight end set. We're going to try to get the stretch play. But actually, no, we're going to run it to the opposite side. Stretch play, pop into the opposite. I just saw less bodies on that side and thought it was going to be wide open. It clearly wasn't. We're going to roll to the left on this play and just follow every single route that's on the field. Oh, Cade Otton's wide open. Zach Wilson hits him. Touchdown. Where was the defense? Nowhere to be found. That's the answer. Cade Otton finds the end zone. I feel like I haven't said that a lot about him this year, but we get to say it here. He's wide open on this play. Zach Wilson rolling to his left. Makes a solid throw. Cade goes up and gets it. We're on top. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know why I'm so shocked at this start. I know the Jaguars, they're only 6-8, but I feel like this is a team that overall is a lot better than ours, especially when it comes to just the playmakers they have. But their playmakers are getting absolutely stuffed. I don't know what is wrong with them in the run game. Vita Vea makes a play there, but they're looking sad running the football right now. We're killing them up front. And no shot they're trying this. No shot it's going to work, right? He got 4 yards. I don't know. It felt like we were all over that, and then he just had room for 4 yards. That'll make it 3rd down and 6. Lawrence back to pass again, and that's, you know what? I'm not even upset at it. That's ballsy right there. He threw it right at me. But a perfect throw over my head. Yeah, just back on the dialogue of this game. Let's If you've been an enjoyer of this series, just drop a comment about, you know, players you've enjoyed watching, players that you feel like we need to bring back. Ryan Neal is one of those in-between guys where I'm like, he's pretty good, but is he going to get much better? No. Do I want to bring him back? I'm not sure. But you know what? If someone comments and they go, hey, we really need Ryan Neal on this team, well, then everything will get reconsidered. And Vita Vea almost got a sack on that one. Trevor Lawrence having a really rough start to this game. Right up the seam, they got us. Oh, and then a broken tackle. Yeah, it's like they just always make the perfect read whenever we dial up a blitz. So that's why I just don't like doing it very often. And you know what? This team, let's just be honest, we don't have great pass rushers. But we have Servassier Dennis, who just continues to show improvement and get better. Servassier is going to be someone I definitely bring back without a doubt. I mean, he has to come back. He's on a rookie deal. There's a pick by Isian. Isian was covering Etienne in the flat, and it brought him right into that slant route. We have our second takeaway on this Jaguars offense. It's Trevor Lawrence. I mean, he kind of ended up throwing it right to him. I don't even know if Trevor saw him there. Clearly, Isian was not meant to be guarding him, but everything worked out in his favor there. Zach Wilson's back on the field with this Bucs offense. And then, you know, on offense, tell me what guys you want us to definitely see bring back. Obviously, Rachaad White is on a rookie deal. He's going to come back for his third season. Zach Wilson's a pending free agent. Do we exercise his fifth-year option? Do we just re-sign him? What do we do? I am not sure about that either. I think he's played well enough to... Chris Godwin, just stop your route. That's fine, I guess. I think Zach Wilson's definitely played well enough to make us question what we're doing next season. So, you know, just based off that alone, good for him. So look, he finds Rachaad White wide open, and Rachaad tries to jump back to the inside. Like, it feels like, for the most part, obviously we've watched Zach Wilson make some really terrible throws, but for the most part, if I make the correct decision throwing the football, Zach Wilson's gonna get it to where it needs to go. And he has the running element to him. You know, he has like 83 or 84 speed. There's a lot to like. I think there's a lot more to like than you might ever think of when it comes to Zach Wilson. He's really fun in Madden. In real life, he might just be okay. But in Madden, ton of fun. Again, I'm not focusing too much on the commentary so far this game. Usually I try to have a good mix of commentary and talking, but today's a lot of talking. Rachaad White is injured. I definitely don't want that. Definitely do not want that. We started the season without him, and he's put together a really good year ever since he's come back, so we definitely want to see him healthy. That sucks for now. Chase Edmonds enters the game. And I can already tell you we're not giving him the football. I really don't care about Chase Edmonds at all. I could hit Chris Godwin, but instead we will have Zach Wilson. Oh, my. I thought we were about to juke the life out of who is that? Jink, is that Jink? Oh, I don't know. Who is that? Speaking of who that is, we haven't looked at the Jaguars defense yet. We got Folorunso Fatukasi at left end. Right end is Akeem Hicks. D tackle is... Oh. It's not good. Left outside linebacker still have Josh Allen, very solid player. Faisal Oluwakan at middle linebacker with Devin Lloyd. Right outside linebacker, Trayvon Walker. You know, he's okay. He's really good athletically. Cornerback, they have Tyson Campbell, Darius Williams, Greedy Williams, and Cam Dantzler Sr. Free safety, Andre Sisco, and strong safety, Rashad Jenkins. Speaking of Cam Dantzler Sr., you call yourself senior. Congrats on the sex. I like the numbers to the outside for Chris Godwin. We're going to throw that to him. We've got numbers. We got a block by Trey Palmer. Chris Godwin to the end zone. No, I thought we were going to get there. But it's 1st and goal at the 2. Rachaad White's not going to come back in this game. You know what that means? That means we do everything in our power to put up some MVP numbers with Zach Wilson. That's what we do. Which probably includes a really quick pass here to Russell Gage, and that's what we'll do. This is looking eerily similar to the Panthers game. Look at Calvin Ridley's comeback season. I hope he didn't bet on himself. 1st and 10, the Jaguars have the ball again, and this one is caught. What a catch. Speaking of Calvin Ridley, I guess that was a dive. It was like a jump and fall back type thing. A fadeaway catch, we'll call it. So after the fadeaway catch by Calvin Ridley, that makes it 1st and 10. Jaguars down 24-6 in this one, and it is looking bleak. This pass deep downfield overthrown by Trevor Lawrence. We're at the 2-minute warning. For some reason, it doesn't give us the 2-minute warning cutscene. Whatever, that's fine. Didn't need it. And, yeah, you know, it's very interesting when we decide to have dominant games like this one here. It's whenever we're 3 or 4 games underneath 500 and the playoff chances look completely bleak is when we decide, yeah, let's go dominate a team real quick. I say that as if there's no chance to come back. Obviously, they still could. We're just going to hope that they don't. Nice play in coverage by, is that Greg Gaines in coverage? That's awesome. I'm trying to see if we can't dial up some pressure. Trying to do some different things here. Pass goes to the outside. It is caught, and I whiff on a big hit again. I'm really good at that. I'm really, really good at that. I'm so far not focused on this game that I have no clue that that was Christian Kirk's 4th catch. I thought that was his 1st catch of the day. You know who's not going to catch the ball? Whoever number 7. Is that Zay Jones? 2nd and 10. Wilson back to pass again. That's a beautiful ball to Evan Ingram. And he's in the end zone. So they finally score a touchdown with a little over a minute left in the half. But you know what? That gives us time. That gives us time. That gives Zach Wilson time to score another touchdown. I just feel like I have a chance to return every single kick for a touchdown when Trey Palmer's back there. And he's been back there all season. So every time we're returning a kick, I feel like there's a chance that something crazy happens. So I will say it's been fun using Trey Palmer for that reason. But outside of that, he just hasn't been okay. So we're gonna throw this game. We're gonna throw this game away. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. K9 with another catch, loses the football. And remember how I said we had a lot of time to score? Yeah, no, now they have a lot of time to score, and they only have to go 24 yards to do it. Maybe this is gonna end up being a high-scoring game. That that'll be fun. Our coverages are all the heck over the place. Still good coverage for the most part. I whiff on Evan Ingram. I need to stop doing that. If I want our team to get seriously competitive, I can't do that 3 or 4 times a game. Well, this has been an interesting drive, to say the least. There's a false start. We'll take that. Another false start, I'll say. All right, we're going to try to send 5 at him and play some man coverage, see if we can get some pressure maybe, because we haven't had any pressure all game. There's a good play right there. Good tackling on the outside. I'm going to try, also going to try to send maybe some sort of blitz here as well. Trevor Lawrence instantly threw it away. You should be fined for that. They're going to try to make this a 24-16 game, and they will. And there's 1 second left in the half. And you know what? I've been in this situation before. We were up 24-6, I believe, on the Panthers with just a couple seconds left in the half. And that's when Trey Palmer was like, hey, I'm going to return a kick for a touchdown real quick and just completely end the game. And they're going to give him a chance to do it again. And we're not going to get a repeat of that Panthers game. But we are at the end of the first half. We're up 24-16. I know I've done a lot of talking in this one. I'm sorry if it's not as entertaining as my normal commentary. But, you know, I'm trying to talk about the team. I'm trying to talk about the future. Trying to see how we're feeling about things. You know, I know myself, there's players I know that I really, really want to bring back next year, that I really want to keep using. There's also players that I don't want to bring back next year. And you guys, in due time, will find out who I am hoping sticks around and who I am hoping I don't have to use. Zach Wilson played a nearly perfect first half. But now in the second half, without having Rachaad White, maybe things change a little bit. Got Chase Edmonds in the game. And this pass is going to go deep down the field. There's Trey Palmer with a catch. 12 of 16, 184 yards, 3 touchdowns. Zach Wilson is him. Maybe I need to call less plays that are in a 2 tight end set, because maybe that's why Trey Palmer doesn't get used as much as he should. Maybe he's just not on the field enough. It's definitely very possible. But like, see a play like this, I would love to just take a shot. I mean, he's got 95 speed. Can Trey Palmer use that 95 speed and get open in the end zone? Trey Palmer deep downfield. It's a good play by, I mean, he's going up against their #1 corner. That's okay, but he might get open here. 3rd and 4. Trey Palmer right up the seam. It's caught. Hey, he's got 4 catches in this one. You never know. But we're driving down the field with relative ease here. Ooh, Zach Wilson. We could have done a thing or two there. Chase Edmonds is in, so we'll have to deal with that. We're going to throw it to him. You know what? It works the same way. That's one of my favorite plays that we run all the time. You've learned by now, there's a couple plays I really, really enjoy running. You'll see a lot of plays. Oh, God, I thought that was a pick. Actually lucky that pass was knocked away, because if it's not knocked away, it's probably a pick. Might go to Cade Otton, depending on the coverage. No, I'm going to throw a pick to Chris Godwin. I don't know what I was doing there. I didn't expect him to get bumped by Cam Dancer. I didn't expect him to get bumped after cutting to the outside. We'll take 3 points. So the Jags offense was not great in the first half. We, for the most part, did our job. Their 1 touchdown came, no. Was there a touchdown after a turnover? I don't remember. But they were struggling for the most part. And again, they don't know how to run the football. Something is wrong with them when they try to run the football most of the time. We're going to throw a little blitz here. Just a little itty bitty blitzy. Little blitz action going. Oh, what a route. This dude Evan Ingram just changed directions 16 times. Who's guarding that? Evan Ingram legitimately just cut like 16 different times. Like, I wish I was exaggerating. Nice play. That is okay. We're still looking all right. We're up 27-16. Here's another handoff for ETN, and, you know, another run that goes absolutely nowhere. Let's go 2nd and 9. Let's make a play here, man. Yeah. Yeah, see, he was scared of Carlton Davis coming to make the hit. You see that, Calvin Ridley? You see that? You missed a year of getting hit by big NFL players. Now you come back, you're scared of him. As he's in the 16th game of the season. Yeah, he's definitely scared of getting hit by NFL players. He's been back for a while now. All right, come on. We're sending 5. We're sending 5. Let's generate some pressure. We're going to have one-on-ones across the board. Sending 5. Generate pressure. We're not going to. Yeah, that's definitely something I got to look into in the offseason. I think I have a plan for the offseason for the most part. And, you know, being that I'm pretty sure Madden still operates relatively similar to older Maddens, where it is not very possible to draft and develop offensive linemen because they don't get breakout scenarios, they don't get any trainings and stuff like that. Since that's all the same, I believe what I'm going to end up doing is, when it comes to offensive linemen, and listen, I'm going to be honest. I would love to develop an offensive lineman. I would love to draft an offensive lineman, develop him, and have him be a crazy, crazy stud. But it just doesn't happen in Madden. They don't get XP. They get XP from playing. But, you know, there's no incentives for them or anything. Well, there is incentives, but it's not like a skill position player. As the Jaguars score again, this time it's Calvin Ridley. I'll continue this conversation when we get the ball back. Oh, they're going for 2 here, trying to make it a 3-point game. I got to remember, the Jaguars are actually fighting for something today. But, yeah, like I was saying, it might not be the most cool thing or the most fun thing, but I think the most efficient thing will be to, in free agency, just sign whatever offensive lineman we can get, and then that pass is underthrown. It's underthrown. And then Zach Wilson got killed. It's a bad throw. I mean, Campbell has decent coverage, but if that pass is out in front of Russell Gage like it's supposed to be, we don't throw an interception there. It's thrown behind him, and it's a bad throw. And it says good accuracy on things like that, which is ridiculous. It's not good accuracy. It's clearly behind Russell Gage. I'm gonna get a cheesy sack here real quick. Just an absolutely corny sack, but you know what? I don't care. So I think what we do is we're gonna draft the fun positions: wide receiver, pass rushers, probably not running back. I like who we have. And then, you know, the boring position, well, really the only position that is boring would be like offensive line. That's where we're going to try to sign people. And like I said, the main reason being it's damn near impossible to develop those guys. So instead of doing the impossible and trying to develop them, we will just sign them already good. We just finished up a one-play drive that was an immediate interception. And now we're right back out there. Let's just do it all over again, except not throw a pass to the other team this time. I don't want Chase Edmonds in the game. Let's be real. What do you do after you throw an interception by running a bootleg play? You run it all over again. You simply run it again. And this time you get Cade Otton wide open down the field, and Cade Otton picks up huge yardage. Cade Otton having one of his better games. He's got 4 catches for 79 yards. That is beautiful work. Keyshawn Vaughn in the game. Now we're going to get taken down in the backfield. Yeah, I should have known once I saw Andre Cisco lined up behind the guy that we had to read that that wasn't going to be open. Vaughn gets his first carry probably of the entire season, and it's a nice one. Big gain, 18 yards for Keyshawn Vaughn. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Game is tied 27-27. Oh my gosh, they have run 50 plays to our 38. I guess that's not a crazy difference the more I think about it. It's only 12 more plays. But they've run 50 plays. What the? Chris Godwin's going to be open on this play. I'm going to, with everything in me, I'm going to try to avoid throwing. No, I'm not. He's wide open. How could I not? Zach, you weren't even on the run that time. I stopped so that you weren't on the run, and you still threw the ball like that? You still disappointed me like that? You just gave away a free touchdown. Oh my God, what a pass! Oh my God, what a pass! What? Something about this play, the depth down the field that Trey Palmer gets is like the perfect spot to float the ball over linebackers. I didn't think we were going to complete it this time, but holy shit, what a ball. The offense came to play in this one, and if they run a pass play here, Yaya Diaby is going to get cooked by Evan Ingram. I have no doubt in my mind. It is a pass play, and, well, actually, more than just Yaya Diaby got cooked. Carlton Davis also got cooked. That's no good. But also, like, not good for him because he's only going over 400 because of how often they're throwing the football. Like, he's going to get 40 more yards. Christian Kirk with a big day. I know Evan Ingram's having a really good game as well. What is going on? Isian on ETN on the outside. That's interesting. I don't like that. Oh, Carlton Davis. Nearly with his 4th, 5th interception on the, I don't know. You know what I do care about? This third down stop that we're about to get. Yeah, I got faith. This third down stop we're about to get. Oh, I thought Antoine Winfield just made a crazy play. I thought he just got a crazy interception, man. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Oh, that was almost crazy. 4th down and 5. Lawrence back to pass again to the outside. That's an easy catch. Zay Jones just sitting in the perfect spot against our zone, and yeah, it's an easy first down. Only Zay Jones' 3rd catch on the day. He's not having his best game at all. Here's a quick pass to the outside, and you know what? You thought you were gonna shake us. You thought you were gonna hit us with the Oh, Shaq Barrett. You can tell Shaq Barrett's not meant to be in pass coverage, man. Every time he's near the football, he doesn't understand that he can put his hand out and possibly catch the ball, which is genuinely hilarious. He literally just never tries to make a play on the ball because he's not supposed to be out there. Lawrence, threw the ball at no one. And they're going to take 3 points this time. Hey, Zach. Hey, 4 touchdowns, Zach. How we feeling? How we feeling? 4 touchdowns, Zach. That doesn't even flow. 4 touchdowns. That doesn't even flow good. What am I saying? We're up 34-30. We've got the football. Keyshawn Vaughn. Oh, if we could have gotten the edge there, crazy things could happen. But we did not. I think we're going to try to mostly look to run the football here. On 2nd down and 6. This time it'll be Zach Wilson with a carry. And he's got a few blocks from Cade Otton. Cade Otton making things happen for Zach Wilson, who's up over 80 yards. Oh, Trey Palmer, what are you? Whoa, oh, whoa, damn. Yo, Trey Palmer's having the game of his life. I think that's the move here. And no one is really open. And, well, yeah, we'll just run out. Hey, that's a late hit. That's a blatantly late hit. That's a frustration hit. On him thrown out of the game. Banned from the league. Russell Gage is wide open here up the seam, by the way. So we're just going to really quickly throw it to him. Oh my God, Russell Gage. Oh. We have not had a high-scoring game like this in forever. Like, I can't remember the last game we played where, like, both teams were way up over 30 points. Like, this is reminding me of the Vikings game, like the first game of the season where we lost 44-30, and even like the I thought we were there. Even like the Bears game that we won in week 2, it was like 38-31. Some crazy high-scoring games. We haven't seen anything like that in quite a while, but we're seeing it today. We're getting some offense in this one. And you know what? I'm having fun. Holy shit, Zay Jones is having fun on this play. Oh, I whiffed. Dude, this is a crazy game. What is going on? And now we're getting the ball back again. Well, we're not really getting it back. We're only getting it back because they also scored. Let's see what we can do this time. We're going to roll to the left with all the routes, I think. No, we're not. High ball. I don't know what that was. Zach Wilson having 5 touchdown passes was not on my bingo card before this season started. But you know what? It's reality, and Keyshawn Vaughn just, he had nowhere to go. I haven't been focused on this game whatsoever. I will say that much. Oh, that's overthrown by a long shot, man. I'm going to throw this game. I might actually just throw. There has not been a single thought to be thunk for me this entire game. I feel like I've just been playing. Which maybe that's why the defense has given up so many points. But maybe that's why the offense is so relaxed. Maybe it's because we've just been playing. Not sure. All I know is the offense has been great outside of literally like 2 drives. And the defense just got another turnover. Devin White takes it back the other way. He's got it down to the 38-yard line. That is the 2nd or 3rd interception of Trevor Lawrence, as he may have just threw their season away. All right, guys, the reasonable thing to do here is to start running the football a little bit more. We don't have Rashad White in the game anymore, but who says Keyshawn Vaughn can't get it popping? 4 carries for 33 yards. You know, he's a very serviceable he's a backup. Vaughn with another carry. Gets about 3 yards. I should be trying to chew clock a little bit more. I don't know why I'm not. And on 3rd and 6, I think we got to try to complete this here. Let's see what we got. Chris Godwin, quick slant, wide open. Oh, Zach, excuse me. That was a free first down. Zach Wilson just threw. 38-44 game. Christian Kirk having a really solid day, 150 yards. I don't remember who just scored that touchdown. It might have been Zay Jones now that I think about it. No, wait, not just scored a touchdown because Trevor Lawrence just threw an interception. But the last touchdown, I believe, was Zay Jones, if I'm not mistaken. And you know what? Our defense needs one more stop here. 2 minutes left in the game. The offense has shined in this one. The defense, while forcing turnovers, has also giving up a lot of points. I mean, they've got 38. So we got to get a stop right here, right now, and it doesn't look like we're going to. Going back to man coverage, the zones are getting picked apart just a little bit. And we go back to man, and it's nearly picked off by Carlton Davis. Man, would have been a game ender. Gonna play it safe, stay in cover 3 here. Hopefully we can generate some pressure up front. I mean, we've got guys up there to do it. Actually, we don't. Servassier Dennis isn't on the field for some reason. That bothers me a little bit. Don't know where he is. There's an 8-yard play for Travis Etienne, though. I feel like we haven't heard much from him. Oh, no. We've heard a lot from Travis Etienne. You know what we've heard? We've heard that they can't run the football with him. Like, oh, my goodness, they cannot run the football with him. 3rd and 2, trying to dial up some pressure here. Wilson back to pass. Not Wilson. Lawrence back to pass, and that's just perfect coverage by Carlton Davis. And you know what? I'll say it. I'll admit it. I like Carlton Davis. After his awful play early on in the year, I really have enjoyed Carlton Davis. This game's over. Devin White shoots the gap and makes the play on 4th down, and the Buccaneers will get the football back. We just got to run for 1 first down, and they have 5 in the box. If we can't run against this front, we're going to run away from the blitz now. Maybe we'll run away from the defenders. Oh, there's Keyshawn Vaughn. Get the first down, stay in bounds. This game is over. That is the end of this one. We take down the Jaguars, and, we effectively end their season 44-38. It was a really entertaining game. It felt like we were in control. Then they started to come back a lot of it, actually. Clearly, they only lost by 6. Zach Wilson, a career day, 5 touchdown passes. A really crazy all-around game. Trey Palmer played his best game of the year. But yeah, let's take a look at our numbers on the day. Wilson, 5 passing touchdowns, only 1 pick. Rushing, he also led us in yards as, Rashad White got injured. And I just don't care much for everyone else on the team, so he ran the ball the most. Receiving, Trey Palmer, 100 yards for the first time in his career. Cade Otton with his best game of the year. Rashad White went down, did score a touchdown as well. Russell Gage had 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, his simplest game of the year, just 2 catches, 49 yards. Defensively, we got a little bit of pressure. We had 3 sacks. We had 2 interceptions. Really solid game all around. Ooh, Ryan Neal gets an upgrade in this one. And I would like to see Ryan Neal get better at man coverage. I like my safeties to be able to do it all. So if we can get, +2 man is beautiful. +1 tackling is nice as well. I think Ryan Neal could definitely be worth keeping around potentially. Zach Wilson with an upgrade, and if there's anything I need to get better with on him, it's either throw on the run or throw under pressure. Either one. And I think we're going to do improviser because that is allegedly supposed to work both throw on the run and throw under pressure, and we get both. That's perfect. That's going to do it for me in this video. Next time, we will take on the Saints in Week 17. Only 2 weeks left in this season. We're sitting at 6-9. We're probably not going to make the playoffs. Let's just finish strong. Like I said, we can finish strong, find out who we want to keep on this team. That'll be a successful last few weeks for us. Guys, if you enjoy my content, think I'm cool, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that nonsense, blah, blah, blah. Hey, peace out.